has 111.5 points. New Hampton has 106.5. New Hampton has 3 left in the finals. Assumption has 2. This is really going to go down to the wire. It's very exciting. We're at 3A now for our last televised featured match for 3A for a while between Cliff Moore from Dubuque Hempstead and Aaron Groves from Newton.
Cliff Moore, I tell you what, he's a hammer. He's a 2-time state champion. He came within an eyelash of already winning 3 state titles. As a freshman, he lost 4-3 in the state finals. So runner-up in 2 championship performances here, going against Aaron Groves and Coach Bill Reed in his first year at Newton.
Yeah, it's a contrast here in coaches. In Bill Reed's first year as a head coach, he's an exciting young man from Fort Dodge who's been at Roosevelt the last 5 years, and now he gets his big shot. And on the other side of it, Cliff Moore's trying to give Dan Dunham a great retirement gift. He's going out after being 34-year head coach at Dubuque Hempstead, 36 years in coaching. Dan Dunham, we salute you for all you've done for wrestling, and I'm sure that Cliff Moore would like to give you a great going-away present, but Aaron Groves would like to start things out right for Bill Reed.
Certainly would, and that's, I tell you what, Cliff Moore, he's got college potential written all over him here. He's signed a letter of intent to go to the University of Iowa, so we'll see a lot of him probably in the future here at public television here. Nice single leg attempt by Moore. Dump attempt, and just so physical.
In 1A, on the top box, we've got Tyson Christensen from Lennox, 40-5 record, versus Justin Helgeson from Lake Mills, 24-4. That's single A. In 2A, we've got Joe Havig from Osage, another Osage, 42-1 record, versus Cody Townsend from Bloomfield, Davis County, trying to become his school's first state champion. He's 43-3.
And what I like about Moore here, Cliff Moore, is he just works constantly forward here. He'll fit in real well to that Iowa wrestling room. Constantly going forward, working a 2-on-1. He's made 2 or 3 shot attempts here. Doesn't look like he's doing a lot, but he's really working the head. Reaching up, climbing up on that 2-on-1 attempt, and there's another snap down attempt. Just got constant pressure on the guy. Now there's a cheap spin around here for 2.
Got the 2 points. You were speaking of him wrestling for Iowa and going to be on Iowa Public Television. Well, March 6th through the 21st, Iowa Public Television has their festival. There's the first takedown right here.
Now is a dump attempt. You notice how he's going to dump and just follow through. Just nice footwork there. Try to take him where the leg was up. Moore's always harassing you top, he tries to come up underneath in the armpits and suck his opponent back quite a bit.
Finish the thought on festival. Festival's the time that friends of public television can join back up or join the team for the first time. And if you like college wrestling, if you saw the earlier memories piece, or you're excited about somebody like Cliff Moore wrestling and seeing him on Iowa Public Television, join Friends of Public Television, and you'll have that opportunity between March 6th and the 21st with Iowa Public Television's Festival. Be sure and tune in for real special programming and an opportunity to join the team.
What a resource that is, Iowa Public TV and wrestling. There's an escape attempt by Groves.
1A, the score is 2-1 in favor of Tyson Christensen from Lennox. There's Dan Dunham on the left right there. 36 years in coaching, 34 at Dubuque Hempstead.
Coached his grandson this year, was about 1 match away from making it to the state tournament, so he had a lot of gifts here this year. Had a chance to coach his grandson and walk out with 2 finalists and potentially a couple champions.
That's great. 1A, it's, in 2A, you're seeing something going on, and that's between Havig and Townsend. And Havig from Osage really has Townsend in trouble right now. He's, he's trying to pin him right there, and Townsend he'll get pinned. That's a 6-4 lead. Havig from Osage pins Cody Townsend from Bloomfield, Davis County. And in 1A, the score is 2-1 in favor of Christensen from Lennox over Helgeson from Lake Mills.
And there's Cliff Moore. He just jumped out to a 6-2 lead here. He gets a little high out there. He's not afraid. He tries to work the upper body. Not really threatened if he gives up an escape. He's just so solid on his feet. I don't think he's given up a takedown here this year. Probably hasn't given up one in a couple of years. Notice what I like about Moore is even when he's in the top position, he's working the head. He's putting a lot of pressure in the keeping his opponent on his forehead. That pays off when they get back on their feet.
Red choice. Red, you're going down.
Now he's going to take the bottom position.
Okay. Set the bottom. Okay, top man, cover.
Score is 6-2 in favor of the bottom man there, and that's
one red, both up.
Cliff
One
Moore.
red,
He
run
just
her
makes
feet,
it
both
7-2. He's from Dubuque Hempstead, 36-0, going for his third state title against Aaron Groves from Newton.
Just putting nice, good pressure on it. Groves comes up.
Makes it 9-2. 2 more points.
Moore's back in on that leg, working the arms, and Groves is a good kid. He's had a great year this year, but he's going up against a buzzsaw who will definitely be going further in the
Let's go. Action down below.
furthering his career in college. I think we'll see quite a bit of him. That's what's great about tonight. We're making new stars here. We got to get a chance to see guys we'll see several times in the future here from some of the state schools.
When you came down here, when you were coaching at Iowa State, it must have been kind of nerve-wracking trying to figure out who's who and who do you want. And I mean, with all the wrestling going on, that had to be a job.
Yeah, you really had to get by yourself so you could concentrate and watch all the action. So,
and then just to top, you know, this is just one state tournament. At Iowa State, you were recruiting nationally. I mean, what'd you do? How'd you figure out how to cover all those state tournaments?
Well, you did. And we figured that. I looked at the Iowa program, and they were getting most of their guys from in-state, and I felt that we had to get 70% of our talent from in-state or develop it, and we always made a commitment to that.
That has to be something that Iowa State, you and I, having the resource of Iowa high school wrestling, has to be something that a lot of other college programs salivate about.
Well, you mentioned that, Tim, and my philosophy was this: we go after 12 guys in the senior class, and we try to get 8 of them on campus. And they didn't have to necessarily be state champions, but you give them a chance and let them know that they come to your school, and if they perform real well, they can get a scholarship. And we want to give an opportunity. And of those 8 guys, maybe 3 of them may not be there at the end. But of those 8 guys, maybe 2 might be All-Americans and 3 would be great workout partners.
Well, you're looking at the state champion for the 3rd year in a row, Cliff Moore from Dubuque Hempstead, wins easily. The score was 16-5, and he's a big winner. And you're listening to the expert commentary of Jim Gibbons. He knows what he's talking about. He won it 3 times here in Des Moines. He also was a national champion wrestler and a national champion coach at Iowa State. And you're hearing his commentary. We're going to 1A right now. The wrestlers, Tyson Christensen versus Justin Helgeson. And the score is 5-2 in favor of Christensen from Lennox over Lake Mills Helgeson.
Both athletes on their feet. Now it's a 5-2 score, 27 seconds left.
And Lake Mills in the, what looks like it's purple.
He's got to lift it, get up and get his points here. He's going to suck him back. He's going to go ahead and close the gap to 5-4.
And can he turn him? We've seen, whoa.
Stranger things have happened. Helgeson get a little bit high here.
And doesn't have enough time.
Looks like Christensen's going to hold on for the title.
Tyson Christensen wins the title for Lennox. 5-4. On the single A mat. So Christensen from Lennox in 1A. Havig from Osage in 2A. And Moore from Dubuque Hempstead in 3A are your 125-pound state champions.
Look at this reaction. It's just...
Let's go to the award stand now.
125 pounds, single A, Tyson Christensen of Lennox is the champion. He was 3rd here last year. He goes home a champion tonight. Decisioning 5-4, Justin Helgeson of Lake Mills. Dick?
Indeed, in 2A competition, your champion, Joe Havig. It was a great match. He got a fall with 1 minute and 1 second left in the 2nd period. And we have a guest now who is, well, there you see Havig's fall. It was an exciting finish to that match, which was even up to that point. Right now, we want to talk to a young man from Dubuque Hempstead who wrestled 4 years and brought home 3 team titles. And his name, of course, is Cliff Moore. Cliff, how do you feel after your match tonight?
I feel relieved, get it over with, and just get, the 3rd one. People, expect you to win, so you want to go out there, just do your best, get the job done.
Looked like you didn't have any trouble out there by the size of the score.
No, I controlled him pretty good. I had trouble getting in on him. He was controlling my wrist a little bit, and I eventually wore him down, you know, snapping and moving him around. Got around behind him a couple times.
All right, congratulations, Cliff Moore, a 3-time state champion from Dubuque Hempstead. Now back to you, Tim.
1A 125-pound award, assistant coach Tom Christensen of Lenox. 6th place, Jim Miller, Bondurant Farrar. 5th place, Luke Piggott, Iota Grove, Battle Creek. 4th place, Andrew Bales, Liberty Center, Southeast Warren. 3rd place, Damon Bourne, Wilton. Runner-up, Justin Helgeson, Lake Mills. And the Class 1A 125-pound champion from Lenox, Tyson Christensen.
They're excited in the town of Lenox tonight. A state champion.
Swelling up with pride.
Yep.
Presenting the Class 2A 125-pound awards, Coach Brent Jennings of Osage. 6th place, Gabe Prescott, Aurelia. 5th place, Bart Miller, LaPorte City Union. 4th place, Jason Black, Glenwood. 3rd place, Taylor Wood, Sheraton. Runner-up, Cody Townsend, Bloomfield, Davis County. And the Class 2A 125-pound champion from Osage, Joe Havig.
Well, I looked back up there to see if the card section was still going, but I guess they just had birthday cards for Trent Goodale. But the Osage group stood up in big fashion there and gave Joe Havig a great cheer.
I think that Northeast Iowa 2A district had about 12 or 13 guys in the finals here, so nice to see.
Presenting the Class 3A 125-pound awards, Coach Dan Dunham of Dubuque Hempstead. 6th place, John Tucker, Ames. 5th place, John Luton, Johnston. 4th place, Adam Olson, Cedar Rapids Prairie. 3rd place, Dan Pearson, Iowa City, City High. Runner-up, Aaron Groves, Newton. And the Class 3A 125-pound champion from Dubuque Hempstead, Cliff Moore.
What a way to go out right there, right?
3 titles.
3 titles. Dan Dunham going out with 2 champions. Wow. Let's go to Dean Borg.